That's the beautiful sound of the cruise ships coming down from the Delta to Sacramento. Beautiful Sacramento. My name is Delta Breeze. Was named that by Sue. I played piano and background vocals in Sue Gladskin and the Corncob Rollers. Sue picked us up at an orphanage. She was very, very beautiful. Sue would call us potato babies because she always say, she grew up in Ireland a very long time ago, and she would always say, potatoes are not for eating, they're for throwing, you must be hard. Orphans must be hard. Sue had a sexual relationship, like she did with many people, with John Oliver, the head of the orphanage. She knew that us orphans, that we could sing and play music better than anyone else, that we needed it more, and that we could be hardened more. So Sue convinced John to have a karaoke night every week where she would come to the orphanage and watch us sing. I, of course, sang It's a Hard Knock Life and just won her over. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. Knock life. You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Kill, yank the whiskers from her chin like little pig droppings. Job her with a safety pin, rotten orphans. Make her drink a Mickey Finn. Nobody loves you. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to walk!
I'm Sue Gladskin of Sue Gladskin and the Corncob Rollers. And let me tell you something, honey. I make potato baby orphans like you into stars. And I'm gonna make you a star.
And ever since then, I was just 16 years old. She taught me how to drink, how to play baccarat, how to, and I just want to do her justice. Yeah. We played cruise ships all across the world for 10 years. In the last few years, we were home in the Delta in Sacramento on the Sue Gladskin cruise. Sue was the best singer and drummer, multi-instrumentalist of any genre, from samba to jazz to rock, pop. She wrote, you might know the song, I Took a Pill in Ibiza. That was originally a Sue Gladskin song. It was stolen by Mike Posner when Mike Posner heard her perform it on a trip. They got drunk together. Mike Posner and her had a romantic relationship, a very, very sexual relationship, and he stole it, and we're kind of doing justice by, Sue died. It was our last show. It was a beautiful show on the cruise ship right here, and, you know, she kicked the can, a little slip accident from what I think was a very loose carpet, and others say it was some type of alcohol overdose, if that's a thing. It's not. It was a beautiful night. We're performing Sue's seminal album that was never released, One Night in Ibiza. Yeah, we're going to do her justice and prove that it's good that she never went to rehab. You know, Sue always said, when you're nervous, I'm very nervous, Sue always said, when you're nervous, drink till you drop. Sue wrote this song too.
Hi, I'm Bobby Cordova. I was the guitarist in Sue Gladskin and the Corncob Rollers for years. I mean, really since I was a kid. She found us in that orphanage, and you know, I think above everything, it was a really good time. I don't know, it just makes me upset to think about, you know, because we shared so many memories together. I don't know, sorry. I just remember the sound that she would make when, you know, we would be playing to audience. You know, it was one of the biggest audiences I ever played, and she would always make this sound whenever she would spit on the audience at the end of the show. She would always do this thing where she like spit on the audience. I'm sorry. Yeah, I miss that now. I work loss prevention at Olive Garden, so I prevent people from stealing the infinite breadsticks, and you know, I want that life back.
My name is Clarissa Nightingale. I am a former bassist of Sue Gladskin and the Corncob Rollers. When they asked me to shoot this, at first I was reluctant. I was like, why would I give this woman who already had the whole world looking at her and it wasn't enough? Why would I give her even more attention? But I think someone needs to talk about the reality of it, and I know some people of this group won't do that. Sue just took advantage of a whole bunch of vulnerable young people that had never had a role model in their lives. She came to us under the guise of being a savior, being a role model, being almost a mother, and just fell short of all of those things, fell ass backward because she was fucking drunk all the time, and, you know, convinced us that we're having fun, we're making the most of life, we're seizing the moment. Hope she likes it in hell. Nice and toasty, I presume. She doesn't have to bitch about the water and the motion sickness anymore. No, probably no water down there.
Beautiful Wood Creek. This is the last show Sue ever played. After she got kicked out from Disney International and the circus cruise, after we got kicked out for unfair reasons. Most of those reasons they're all unfair. A lot of them had to do with some allegations of throwing glass at people and stuff like that. None of it really mattered. But we would come here on this Delta cruise. You can see the beautiful Delta. The clean, you can drink this water too. And this is where Sue spent her last concert. It was not a very good day. I don't like talking about it much. It was basically the last time that we saw Sue until we dropped her off at the hospital. Bobby was all broken up. He's doing horrible. He was all broken up.
You know, I miss her, but, you know, she just treated everyone like shit, really.
I think that she was the way she was just because she had to be hard on us. She called us potato babies for a reason.
Yeah, I didn't fucking like that at all.
Because we had to be hardened so we weren't soft, because Sue always said you shouldn't eat a potato. The potato should be as hard as possible. It should be for throwing or bartering or that type of thing. So we needed to be hard. We needed to be taken out of the boiling water and put into a cold freezer where we could get hard. So that's why Sue was like that, is so we could get hard.
You know, I just wish, you know, I loved her a lot. I just wish that, you know, we wanted her to get better.
I blame the way that Sue died solely on the cruise. They should not have made the carpeting that loose. The carpeting should have been she shouldn't have been able to slip on the carpeting. That shouldn't have been a thing. She shouldn't have been able to slip. This is one of my favorite areas of Wood Creek. Sue would say, stop. She would say, stop the boat, stop the boat. You have to stop the boat. I hate this town, turn it around. And it was something that happened every time. She would hate going this way, and they would say, there's no other way to go, because if you look out, it's just open sea. And she did not like that. And
she'd figure out the exact moment the sun was coming down, then make us rehearse in the middle of the sun, sweating.
Yeah.
And it would hurt.
But again, that was good for us.
That was Sue. That was her.
I mean, it's really hard, the cruise ship life. A lot of people don't think about it, but you're going to be there for like 16 hours, and
you know, mentally there forever.
Mentally there forever. I feel the wish-wash. I feel that boat sickness, the seasickness. I feel that every second. I never stop feeling that horrible seasickness. He used to not be allowed to dress this way. He used to have to wear a teeny tiny little piece went about here and little shorts that went about here.
Yeah, I mean, I work loss prevention at Olive Garden now.
Sue always told me, when you're working, you're dead. Playing music is working, but you're working for me, and since I'm God, then you're still alive. And that's what she would always say. That's why I've kept the band going, even though it's just us now. I think really the piano and the guitar, the only thing that matters, you don't need drums in jazz, or bossa nova, or salsa, or rock, or pop. The only thing you really need is the guitar, the piano, and that voice. And Sue she would really get at me about singing. I would have to go into that bathroom in the cruise ship, which, by the way, water spilling all over, pee, shit, whatever it was, it didn't matter. You got to keep singing into the mirror so you can see how your vocal cords stretch. It's a normal thing to do, and of course we all had to do it, even though, you know, we weren't all the singers, but it's a very normal thing to have to do. It's just vocal lessons. It doesn't really matter. That's why I really care about Ibiza, because Ibiza was Sue's life work. I mean, every time she would try to play songs from it. She's the one who took a pill in Ibiza. I mean, she was friends. I think this is something that we discount. We were 18 and we had met Paul McCartney. We had met so many guys. We had met Post Malone, who she and him had a horrible fight, a horrible relationship. We met Avicii. That's where the whole song is from, and it sucks because Mike Posner probably didn't even know Avicii, but he loved the Disney cruises, and it's a shame that he died, probably for the same reason Sue died, because at the end of the day, Sue always said the government's out to get you.
She was a really paranoid person.
And when you're a celebrity, you have to be paranoid. It's like the Kurt Cobain line, just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean that I'm not being chased.
Like, can you believe this shit? Like those fucking dick riders, they're acting like this is something beautiful, this is something meaningful, but there's fucking bugs everywhere, there's trash, it's the Central Valley. Like, why did Sue market that as an escape? She scooped us into her arms from that orphanage with her there, mommy's got you now, no one's gonna hurt you anymore. Her whole spiel, but...
I need to say something.
What?
Mommy did have us. Mommy did got us, and mommy did... And if mommy... If mommy had milk for us, she would milk us too.
Okay,
because she loved us, and her milk was alcohol, and that's completely normal. And Clarissa is so pissed about that because she decided to go to rehab, which, as Sue said, was the devil's hospital.
Oh my goodness, listen to her, the evident grooming. She took developmentally stunted children and stunted them even further under the guise of some fun adventure where the sun never sets and shit. And there's no rules because... You know, then that was all we ever wanted because all we had was rules and regulation, and she offered it like candy from a fucking white van. That's what she was like. Fuck. And some people think that some people still are like, no candy. I want candy. I don't know. I grew up. Am I really such an asshole? Am I really such a cynic for just wanting to grow up? Like, you think I don't miss her?
She wanted Sue to get pancaked. She wanted Sue to get shot. The only people who didn't want to get Sue shot, me and Sam. And let me just say that Clarissa was the worst one in that karaoke.
Excuse me.
She could barely sing anything from Waitress. And let me just give you a little bit. It's a hard knock life for us.
Oh,
so
was that a moment for you?
That was a moment for me because
Goodness.
I sang that song every time because being a potato baby is the same as being an orphan, and we were in an orphanage.
How are you still not snapping out of it? I don't understand. What is there left? There's nothing left to lose. I don't understand why you can't just admit that you were wrong about her. You think it wasn't easy for me to admit that?
I think that you always hated her, and I think that maybe not everybody can put the bad and the good together. Sue taught us how to sing, how to dance, how to play music. She taught us how to drink.
I learned from the best.
are going to be playing the album in full. And as you see, look around, nobody showed up. But it's okay, because Sue always told me if nobody shows up, put some vodka in a water bottle, and the show must go on. Exactly. Camera gets it. Because at the end of the day, that's what performing is about. It's about never stopping. And Sue understood that. That's why we just kept going even after Sue broke her ankle and when Bobby over there hit his head on a pineapple really hard when we were at the Galapagos. By the way, it's a real island, the Galapagos. I set up the light because also nobody even cared to show up
Hey, somebody else showed up.
to film except you.
Look, somebody else showed
I
up.
don't care about the doggy because that's not Sue's doggy roamer. Sue's doggy roamer, she taught how to sing. Most dogs can't sing, and since now I'm here and I can't even get anything correct, I don't need this. Okay. Sue would usually just play whatever. This is her album. And she never got to release it because when she recorded it, she died. She played it, she died. And it was horrible because it was Mike Posner's fault. That piece of shit Mike Posner and that piece of shit Avicii. I'm so happy that piece of shit Avicii is long dead in the ground. This first song is called I Had Sex with 12 Men on the Beach. Sex with 12 men at the beach. Oh, the hairy, sweaty penises shone down on me like rain. Oh, those sweaty penises. I said, hey bartender, the bartender's round. I said, hey bartender, give me a cocktail with coconuts. He said to me, okay. I drank 12 of those. And they were so good. And then, who's out there in the corner of my eye? Fucking Sue's song up. And fucking Sue's, it's okay. I fucked myself, who's there in that corner of my eye? Oh, it's 12 hairy Italian men. They look like they could flip a woman into a pizza. Oh, those uncircumcised Italian peni are going to enter my clan. I said, oh, those uncircumcised Italian peni are going to make me give birth. Same time. That song is based off of a true story, and we were all there to watch it happen. And let me just tell you something. There's one thing about this song that wasn't true, and actually 2 of those guys were super uncircumcised. And I remember it Because remember, Sue said she had to cancel the show that night because she had foreskin stuck inside of her because it peeled off. Mm-hmm. And it was so funny. But then Sue drank just like this, and then we were able to go on. So I need to keep drinking. Woo! Okay. Everybody shut the fuck up. This next song was one of Sue's favorite. It was called One Night in Ibiza. I was on the shores of that Spanish sand. It sang to me galore, and it said, Bassman, take it away. This is how you show. Just one night. Give me just one night in Ibiza. Okay, so I think, how are you getting? I'm getting to the point of passing out real bad. Yeah, because you've been, how many beers you drank tonight?
Too many.
As many as you taught him, 56.
56.
56 was his
Favorite number.
favorite number, because that was the most amount of people that she ever slept with in one night. So one of the things that Sue taught me is that Mickey Mouse in Disneyland is fucking disgusting, but the Disney cruise ship is sometimes where you just might even learn to love. Goofy, Minnie and Mouse, Pluto the dog, and what it's really all about at the end of the day is love. So this is what Sue wrote the night after she got kicked out of the Disney cruise for good, and she said that's okay because I'm writing this amazing song anyway. And then she called me and she said, again, she said, "You whore, Delta Breeze, I want you to learn what it's like to be sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn your poodle into another dog." She took the poodle, our beautiful poodle that we talked about, Rover, and she brought another dog. That wasn't the dog, another breed. Take it away. Okay. Yeah, this is why I see it on it. Alright, this is the exact advantage. Give me that lick, man. Give me that lick. To speak to me. Give me something I can bite off. Give me something I can bite off of. And that was good. Sorry. I put it in here too. So, I think I should say that this song, I Took a Pill in Ibiza, was Sue's magazine's name. First I think I should say this song, I Took a Pill in Ibiza, was Sue's magazine. I'm very scared to not, give me that vape. To not perform it right. Because if I don't, Sue's ghost will come and turn me into soup. But that's okay, because I'm not going to do it wrong. But I gotta drink a lot more. I'd Sue say, 1 for the party, 2 for the show, 3 for the bitches, 4 for the hoes. Go. Took a pill in Ibiza, 12 pills, to show Avicii he was a fag because he would only do cocaine because he was so sad, but I showed that fag, and I took a pill in Ibiza. I took a pill in Ibiza. Wah, wah. Fuck! This is bad. Shit. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay.
Looks like you gotta go to the hospital.
There's no hospital. Who's gonna drive? I drive. I'll drive. I'll go to the hospital if I get to drive. I get to drive to the hospital. It's no need to go to the hospital because that's where they try to make Sue go to. They want Sue to go to rehab. Hospital.
Yeah.
Remember, rehab is death. The hospital is even worse.
Okay.
Because the hospital is where you die. And
Yeah.
so I'm not going to the hospital, but we can visit Sue's old stomping grounds. Can we do that? Can we just do that?
Let's do
Can we
that.
just do that?
Let's do that.
So we're visiting the old stomping grounds because apparently it's impossible for me to play one night in Ibiza because just like Sue said, I'm not hard enough as a potato baby, and one day I'm going to die in the river because a soft potato sink in the water, so I'm going to die. But we just go to the old stomping grounds and see Sue at the cruise where the outside of the old Sacramento cruise ship. Oh my God, Sue!
Oh, the potato babies.
I'm so happy to see you. But you died. But you died.
I'm not dead. I'm still here, sweetie. I didn't go anywhere.
We saw you die in the cruise ship because you said that because the carpet was too loose, so you fell down on the ground and you hit your head.
Listen, you little potato baby. I'm here. I've been here. I'm not going anywhere. The only reason why I faked my death was so that I wouldn't have to go to rehab. I've been alive the whole time.
It wasn't that big of a deal. You could have just stopped drinking that much or something like that.
Listen, honey. I am Sue Gladskin of the Corncob Rollers. I don't have anything to apologize for.
But you were, okay, but now it seems like you're horrible. And look, Bobby Cordova's crying.
Listen, Bobby, you're gonna have to get over this shit, okay?
You made him cry. I don't understand. We thought that you just wanted us to be better and be able to play better.
I was petrified. La, da, da, da. You still here?
Yeah,
You little
because
potato
can
baby?
we like catch up or something, or what do you have to say? If you're being filmed because we thought you were dead.
What can I say? Who wants to go to rehab?